Krista McCarville's rink was up 5-1 after 5 ends in the women's final, but in the 6th, Sudbury skip Krista Burns made a crucial shot to score 3 and make it 5-4, putting the pressure on Team McCarville. And after they blanked the 7th, there's a full house in the 8th, and McCarville makes the hit and rolls to just barely lie 3 and go up 8-4. Burns then gave up a steal in the 9th, and that was it. The McCarville rink is heading back to the Scotties.
Oh, it feels really good. Of course, we practice all year for this game, and this is the game that we want to be in, and to win it is always a super nice feeling. We knew that it was going to be a battle, and they're a great team, so they're going to make some really good shots, and we were just hoping, we were thinking we just want to be tied coming home with Hammer, and anything's a bonus.
We've kind of not forgot about the feeling of Provincials. It was just we were so excited and nervous coming here because this is what our whole season is for, right? So it's big to go back and win again and just kind of play like we know that we have or that we can.
This will be the 10th Scotties appearance for McCarville, but the accomplished skip still has one big thing left to accomplish, winning it all after losing the Scotties final at Fort William Gardens last February.
I don't feel like I've been to 10 Scotties, but to think that I've been to 10 Scotties is, exciting. I mean, I want to win one though, but I just feel grateful to go to them because I know not everyone has that chance, and we work really hard, and I feel like this, could be the year. We lost the final, in 2016. We lost the final last year, and we just want to be there again, and hopefully it goes our way this time.
The Scotties begins February 17th in Kamloops, BC. Jonathan Wilson, TBT Sports.
The Krista McCarville rink is feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness as they prepare for the Northern Ontario Provincials at the Port Arthur Curling Centre later this month. The team recently won the Performance Kia Charity Open, and they're hoping to keep up those winning ways all the way to the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Jonathan Wilson reports.
Accomplished skip Krista McCarville is aiming to make it to her 12th Scotties Tournament of Hearts, and this one at Fort William Gardens would be the biggest one yet, as unlike the 2022 tournament during the pandemic, this one would have full crowds of hometown fans cheering them on. But first, her rink needs to win the Northern Ontario Provincials, being held at the Port Arthur Curling Centre starting on January 21st.
Well, we're obviously very excited, but we also are very nervous. This is a really big year for us. With the Playdowns being in Thunder Bay and then the Scotties being in Thunder Bay, we really want to win.
Yeah, I'm excited too. It's always, like you said, a lead up to this time of year. There's lots of pressure for sure. It's Thunder Bay. We want to be there. It would be so amazing to play in front of our friends and family. So for sure, there's a lot of pressure, but I think we just have to be confident in our game and ourselves, and I think we'll hope for a great outcome.
The full team got one last chance to gel in early January, with Sudbury's Kendra Lilly and New Brunswick's Andrea Kelly coming to Thunder Bay for the Performance Kia Charity Open. Team McCarville managed to win the event, setting the tone for what they hope will be another successful run at Provincials.
We had set this weekend aside to at least be together as a team this close to Provincials, and for us it's really only the 4th event we're in this year playing competitive games, so it's very important for us right now, and this close to Provincials is great.
There will be 6 other Northern Ontario rinks trying to upend Team McCarville. One of them is based out of Sudbury, skipped by Emma Artichuk, and that young team has been racking up wins over the past year.
Artichuk, we haven't played yet, but I believe that, they've been having an unbelievable year. They've been playing it a lot. We've seen them at a couple of events, haven't played them yet, but they look like a super strong team. I mean, the field across the Provincials this year is really strong, so it's exciting and really motivating for us too.
The other Thunder Bay rinks at Provincials are Team Despins, skipped by Robin Despins, Team Palmer, currently being skipped by Oisem Wan, and the Dubinsky rink, skipped by teenager Claire Dubinsky. That young team features Krista McCarville's daughter Bella throwing second stones.
Well, I've never really played her in a very competitive game, but we do play her the first draw. I have the mentality I just want to win, but I mean, obviously she's my daughter and I want her to play well and I want her to make the best shots. But I really want to come on top.
The Northern Ontario women's and men's winners will be crowned on January 26th, less than 3 weeks before the Scotties kicks off at the Gardens. Jonathan Wilson, TBT Sports. It ended the way most expected it to. Handshakes before the 10th end, and a warm hug between 2 of the opponents, skip Krista McCarville and the second on Team Dubinsky, Bella McCarville.
Definitely different experience for myself. Every now and then I had to remind myself not to think about Bella making a good shot and just she's another player out there. And, obviously I always want her to make her shots and, do well for her team. But at the same time, I was thinking, I don't want her to make this shot because it's going to be a tough one for us. But pretty neat experience.
Yeah, I feel the same. That was something I've never done. I was cheering for them, but not at the same time. I didn't know what to do. But yeah, that was super fun.
The young team, skipped by Claire Dubinsky, managed to keep the score close for most of this opening match at the Northern Ontario Curling Playdowns. The score was tied 1-1 after 3 ends, and Team McCarville led 3-2 at the break. But then the skip, who's been to 11 Scotties championships and aiming to go to her 12th, managed to score 2 in the 6th end. Then, with the score 5-3 in the 8th end, the elder McCarville needed to just knock back the Blue Stone to lie 3. It was all but over at that point. Bella McCarville says despite the 9-3 loss, she feels her team played very well against their more experienced competition.
I knew it was going to be a good game. It was going to be tough. They're one of the best teams here, so we played well, and I'm proud of us.
One of the best teams here.
One.
The Dubinsky rink comes into these playdowns after winning the under-18 Northern Ontario title in Timmins this past weekend. And now that this mother versus daughter match is behind them, Krista McCarville says she'll now be able to cheer on that other team for the rest of the way.
I'm really happy as soon as we were walking off and thank goodness that's done now because I don't want to have to think about that. And, I want to cheer on the girls and, wish them the best. And, they're here to play as many games as they can, get a lot of experience. And they played great out there. And you know what? I know if they play like that, they're going to be giving some teams a run and possibly getting a few W's. And I think that's really important for the girls right now.
Team Dubinsky's next match is against Team Man on Thursday night at 7:30. Team McCarville plays Team Palmer on Thursday morning. Jonathan Wilson, TBT Sports.